Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each weekday, a staff member or volunteer will be sharing an object from the permanent collection and posing questions for discussion. Be sure to check back every weekday for a new conversation and artwork. My name is Kristen Vincenty, and I'm the assistant to the director. Today we will be looking at the work Night, Death, and the Devil by Albrecht Dürer, a supremely gifted and versatile German artist of the Renaissance period. Albrecht Dürer lived from 1471 to 1528 and was born in Nuremberg, one of the strongest artistic and commercial centers in Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries. He was a brilliant painter, draftsman, and writer, though his first and probably greatest artistic impact was in the medium of printmaking. Dürer apprenticed with his father, who was a goldsmith, and with the local painter Michael Wohlgemuth, whose workshop produced woodcut illustrations for major books and publications. Dürer revolutionized printmaking, elevating it to the level of an independent art form. More than any other Northern European artist, Dürer was engaged by the artistic practices and theoretical interests of Italy. He visited the country twice, from 1494 to 1495, and again from 1505 to 1507. Absorbing firsthand some of the great works of the Italian Renaissance, as well as the classical heritage and theoretical writings of the region. Dürer's talent, ambition, and sharp, wide-ranging intellect earned him the attention and friendship of some of the most prominent figures in German society. He became official court artist to Holy Roman Emperors Maximilian I and his successor, Charles V, for whom Dürer designed and helped execute a range of artistic projects. Dürer's Night, Death, and the Devil is one of three large prints of 1513 and 1514 known as his Meisterstücke, master engravings. The other two are Melancholia I, seen here, and St. Jerome in his study, seen here. Though not a trilogy in the strict sense, the prints are closely interrelated and complementary, corresponding to the three kinds of virtue in medieval scholasticism: theological, intellectual, and moral. Called simply the Ritter by Dürer, Night, Death, and the Devil embodies the state of moral virtue. The artist may have based his depiction of the Christian knight on an address from Erasmus's Instruction for the Christian Soldier, published in 1504. In order that you may not be deterred from the path of virtue because it seems rough and dreary, and because you must constantly fight three unfair enemies, the flesh, the devil, and the world, this third rule shall be proposed to you. All of those spooks and phantoms which come upon you as if you were in the very gorges of Hades must be deemed for naught, after the example of Virgil's Aeneas, look not behind thee. Riding steadfastly through a dark Nordic gorge, Dürer's knight rides past death on a pale horse, who holds out an hourglass as a reminder of life's brevity, and is followed closely behind by a pig-snouted devil. As the embodiment of moral virtue, the rider, modeled on the tradition of heroic equestrian portraits with which Dürer was familiar from Italy, is undistracted and true to his mission. A haunting expression of the vita activia, or active life, the print is a testament to the way in which Dürer's thought and technique coalesced brilliantly in the master engravings. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another look at a work from the Cincinnati Art Museum's permanent collection.